So, I wanted to tell you guys about some really fascinating things that are happening for me visually, but they're not actual visual things. They're actually happening in my brain because my brain's being starved of visual stimulation. So, we're going to talk about Charles Bonnet syndrome. And I just did a bunch of eye appointments, explained to my doctors, and they're like, oh, yeah, all this stuff's classic. But I bet you guys have never heard of weird stuff like this. So, at our house, we have a powder room, just a toilet and sink thing. And that bathroom has bricks, and the bricks are on the right hand side. Well, I can't see anything over here on the right. So what's interesting is I'm walking in the bathroom, though I can see the bricks. And then as I'm at the sink, the bricks are on my right, and my brain is putting the bricks on the wall, and I'm seeing that the bricks are there, but I can't see over there. And the reason my brain's doing that is because it's a geometric pattern. It's fairly visually stimulating for your brain. And so my brain's like, well, I'm bored, so let's just put that in. And it happens every time I walk into that bathroom. And it doesn't freak me out, but it's actually kind of cool. It's like, it's as though I'm seeing, but I'm not. Then here's the weird one. So one of my brothers and my best friend in Guatemala, they have a very similar facial structure, similar haircut, similar hair color, similar goatee. And as the lighting drops and I'm talking to my best friend, all of a sudden his face will just flip, and it's my brother's face. It's my friend's voice. The lips are moving completely normal, but it's my brother's face. And then sometimes it'll flip back to my friend's face, and then it'll pop back again to being my brother's face. And if he moves his head, if he moves his lips, anything he does, it's correct, but it's my brother's face on my best friend. And sometimes it can be a little weird because it's like, I know who I'm talking to, but honest and truly, I'm staring at somebody else. It's a truly bizarre experience. He's going to find out about this if he watches this video, because I have never told him that this keeps happening. And it really is just that my brain is trying to entertain itself, and faces are very entertaining for our visual cortex. And so it's super common. One of the classic things that doctors are taught about with Charles Bonnet syndrome is one of the women who described it. She was standing at her kitchen sink and she was washing her dishes, and she had this window straight ahead of her, and she looks out, and all of a sudden she does not have birch trees at all in her yard, but there's a stand or grove or whatever you call a group of birch trees that she sees. Unfortunately for her, when she turned to leave the window, because she thought it was kind of interesting, she also knew the trees were not really there, but she had those trees stuck in front of her for 6 years. And luckily for me, everything just comes and goes as I either leave the bathroom, the lights go up, I quit talking to my friend because the evening's over or whatever. But just neat stuff. I thought you guys might find a little interesting because technically it's not vision, but it's the brain. But it's because I'm in the window of when my brain's starved enough that it wants more. So hope that was entertaining for you all.